The following podcast contains adult themes and adult language. Listener discretion advised.
And although we joke, if you or someone you know is affected by or a victim of domestic violence, dial 1-800-799-7233 or visit the National Domestic Violence Hotline's website, thehotline.org.
But it's always the husband, it's always the husband, it's always the husband, I'm gonna kill you, babe.
Hi, this is Sarah.
And this is Megan.
And this is It's Always the Husband podcast. I forgot for a little bit.
Forgot what it was called. This is a true crime podcast where we talk about husbands who murder their wives.
Oh, yes.
And sometimes we're funny.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a hard mix, but husbands are dumber than piss.
I mean, your story today was just...
Mm-hmm. Husbands have a hard time finding things.
Do you want to tell the story or will Jamie hear it and be like...
sometimes he listens, but... And just one example of multiple that he does. And he'll say then too, don't get up. But where's the dog ear medicine? And it's like, well... we just have one spot where all the pet stuff is. There are 400 pets. There's just one cabinet. All the stuff is in there. And even I heard him open it because I was in the living room and close it and open it and close it. And then he asked, but I've learned not to even call out. Like when he's asking for A1 or whatever it is, because he knows I get up, because calling out just leads to just screaming back and forth. Right. Just walk over, open, get up, walk over, open the cabinet. And literally it's like the cotton balls, the ear medicine was just tipped on its side. My husband is 6'7". So this is a cabinet at the top of our, like a top kitchen cabinet. So, I mean,
you would think
I just like right in the front, like just reached in 1 millimeter and grabbed it and put it down and then walked back to my book.
Yeah.
That's like I'll hear him open the drawer and close it and open a drawer and close it and open it. And then I know like he's going to ask, where are the scissors? And then I open the drawer
and
it's there. Like, these?
Yeah.
These? Oh, yeah. But that's it. Why does every husband does that? Why?
It's like my favorite commercial where she says, use your special eyes. I say that to Phil all the time. Use your special eyes. I don't know. It's
because
like
if I asked him, even if I ever asked him, because I know I just tried to find and solve everything myself, but said like, where's the chainsaw? I wouldn't even ask because first he wouldn't know, but he did know. Actually, his brother was borrowing a chainsaw, and where he said it was exactly is where it was.
So he knew where the chainsaw was. Well,
which we never have used once.
He must be planning to use it. You
guess.
Better.
I know.
Sleep with your eyes wide open.
Oh. Yeah, that's every partner of somebody has gone through that.
I know. Well, our whole text chain was just like, yep.
I know.
Yep, and yep.
We have Patreons. I'm going to say them first.
Who are they?
Patreons, and we have a new Patreon episode out today. There'll be another one next week.
Which was it? The one with
I put the one
Trader
with
Cassie?
I put the Nut Bar one out. So Nut Bar and I did an episode if you want to listen. And I messed up and sent Nut Bar the wrong video. So it's it's something.
Well, nobody better like it.
Do you know who David Attenborough is?
Yeah.
Okay. She did not. I said, like, he does...
The guy from the nature...
Yes, he does all the planet Earth things.
Yeah.
And I know... I thought she talked about, but maybe not. She didn't know. And so then it was hard because he's involved in the beginning. And so I gave her all the wrong information. So It was my fault.
Well, good. I'm glad you sabotaged
but she
it.
still did a great job because she knows so many crime stories.
Yeah.
Because she
listens to boring
prolific podcast listener.
Dr. Ballin.
So, I love Dr. Ballin. But we have Kirsten Davis. So Kirsten,
Thanks,
thank you.
Kirsten.
Laura and Skylar Haynes. So
That's a doubled up. Laura and Skylar.
Laura, Skylar, and Kirsten. 3.
Nice.
Yes. So ladies,
Thanks
thank
so
you so much. So
much.
there's some new episodes on there. Next week there will be one and some other stuff.
We've actually kind of been getting it together a
we
little
have
bit.
kind of.
Mhm.
Unbelievable.
It sure is.
Do you have a glitter in your shitter to get you through the week?
So I was just like, I did my mini mermaid camp, and then I came home and I was like, oh my God, I have to make food. And I did not want to cook because it was so hot.
Yeah.
But I made chicken and rice, and I was like, oh good, I'll put my rice in the rice cooker because then that doesn't get hot and it takes care of itself. And I cut up some chicken, fried it, and then I had this butter chicken mix from Aldi. Like it's like Indian buttered chicken.
Yeah.
And
it like a powder?
No, it's like it was in a jar. It's
Okay.
kind of like a spaghetti sauce jar, but it's from Aldi, and it was the buttered chicken, and it was so freaking good. I loved it.
Was it spicy?
I mean, it had a spice, but it wasn't like
burning your throat? Or?
yeah. I mean, it has like an Indian spice. You know, it's not like a jalapeno spice or whatever.
Okay.
It's sweet. I think it's more sweet than spicy.
Okay. Well, that's good for people who want
it was
variety.
super cheap, and it was organic, and it took 1 second, and I just dumped the jar in, and we ate it over rice, and it was so good. So highly recommend.
Good for people. I
Like
forget there's an
chicken.
Aldi. Where do you go to Aldi?
There's one in Burnsville
Okay. There's one in Lakeville too.
by the Costco that I go to.
That's right. You said that last time. But the one in Lakeville, I suppose I can go. That's probably closer.
Yeah. What's yours? What got you through?
Today it's my anniversary of wedding to my husband.
Oh my God, how many years?
13.
13
Well,
years.
we're together like 17 million before that.
Yeah.
We went to a movie and dinner today too because it's so hot. So you have to do inside things. And we saw the Odyssey. We wanted to see it when it came out. He wanted to see it right when it came out, but we wanted to see it in IMAX because it's filmed in IMAX.
Yes.
So if you see it in a regular, they cut off the top and the bottom. And so I said, well, let's see it in IMAX. And it was sold out for a week and a half.
Forever,
like
yeah.
every showing. Because there's only, I think, 40 IMAX theaters in the world.
What?
And we have like 3 in Minnesota. I mean, I read that. That can't seem right.
No.
But there's not very many. And their IMAX projectors are so old, and the knowledge to make them or repair them, like we don't have. They said they haven't trained people on how to fix them if they go kaput.
Well, maybe
and
they
now
should
all
get
these
on that.
IMAX movies are becoming popular.
Right.
But we saw the Odyssey. It's 3 hours long, but I liked it. I really liked it a lot.
Okay.
Jamie kept saying, "Who's that again? And what's that?" Like that's Calypso. She's a goddess. She was banished to this island, and Odysseus came and washed ashore, and she kept him there because she was lonely and she wanted to fuck him.
Yeah.
And he didn't remember who he was. And,
Yeah.
like trying to whisper, "Who's that? That's Circe. She's a witch. She's gonna turn everybody into pigs." And it was like, I liked it. It was great. I thought it was great.
Who was the best? Was Matt Damon good?
He is. He gets no credit. Like he's in every scene. Like he carries the whole thing, and I thought he was great. But Anne Hathaway was great. I liked
Who was
Tom
Anne Hathaway?
Holland. She's Penelope, the wife.
Okay.
I thought she was terrific, and I liked Tom Holland. He was very what word am I like subdued or like not flashy or showy,
Yeah.
but I thought he did a great job.
He's
In a
the
kind
son?
of yeah,
What's
he's
his
the
name?
son, like
Telemachus.
Telemachus.
Yeah.
John Leguizamo is great. He
Who
was
was
like
he?
he just had a small role
Okay.
as like a blind like mentor, but not mentor because that's good for like took over of like kind of a guardianship role when he
Odysseus
left.
was
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
I don't know. It was great. It was good seeing a movie where it's not all CGI. Like they
Yeah.
do all practical
Yeah.
effects. And so just to see a movie like that now is like, oh, this is a movie. You
Yeah.
know, like a movie. It's not a cartoon movie.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I didn't even like it went way faster than it seems, but it's a full 3 hours. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I can
people,
imagine.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say too. Thank you to old lady Kretschmer again. She sent us some lovely bracelets.
Jen is keeping us
I know.
in business, getting us ready for to go back to the deodorant factory.
She sure is.
And so we thank her. She knows our pain.
She suffers it
And
every day.
I am headed back to
You
the
are.
middle school
Good
again.
luck with that
so
one.
I'm just
Good luck with that one.
getting ready again to deal.
Getting ready means you find a bridge, you tie a large brick to your leg, and you just give a salute, and you step into the air. That's how you prep. It's the only way to go. Only way to go. Should we do our Facebook?
Yeah, we also have a Facebook group if you'd like to join. It's called It's Always
and
a
you
Husband
can follow us on Instagram
Podcast.
too.
Facebook group, and you just ask to be a part of it, and we let you in. And then we put funny stuff. This week there were like, I mean, some kind of crazy. There's some crazy shit.
And people were putting a lot of good cases.
Yes,
on.
good cases for us.
I had two. One was from Emily Schwartz. I believe
Okay.
sent this one. It's just a little blurb of I'm at the point in life where I don't know if I'm funny or just mentally unstable or just a cunt. And I thought, you know what?
I loved that too.
Yes, all. And then Aaron Hale with Cara Primavera mentioned that I read Pen Pal and had it as my glitter like 2 years ago and gave you Pen Pal and she hasn't even cracked it open yet.
I did too.
Oh, please.
But now I don't know what I did with it.
I put it up on your bookshelf tall because Rory will read it. Remember your
Oh yeah,
it's at the
in
top
my
of your living room bookshelf. Because he probably would read it
He
if it was
would,
sitting there. 'Cause
yeah.
He can read a
Oh.
book in 5 minutes.
I know.
And he can't read these things.
No.
But Aaron Hale, they put that I had just seen yesterday too. There's a sequel to Pen Pal coming out, and so they put it on there, and we're excited too. So it's Tiffany of the Beehive started it yesterday. Finally,
Yes, because she said that I was.
you're never going to give it up
hawking
because
it.
you don't read it anyway.
But that's it. I liked Valeska, who said female psychos are more likely to go barefaced and not wear makeup, and I
haven't
thought,
worn makeup in months.
isn't that
And
me?
there you go. True.
Yeah, I can't even bother with putting on makeup.
Well, no, and you're in the water all day.
I know, and then I do mermaid camps,
Yeah.
yeah, and so who cares? I just put sunscreen on. I also liked. Well, I didn't like this. I'm confused by Shannon Sespe's. Like, she reposted this thing about this woman who got 40 years in prison and her husband got life because she was a teacher and she had her husband's sperm in her cupcakes.
I feel like we need to get more information.
I don't get it.
I don't understand, one, how the sperm got into the cupcakes. Two, why is the sperm in the cupcakes? Three, why are the cupcakes going to a school and served to students?
What are
I
you
didn't think you
getting-
could have a non-packaged item even. Like, we can't even bring shit in to feed to kids. Like, you'd get punched in the face
What
if it's
are you
not
getting out
a
of it?
gluten-free vegan candy piece of shit wrapped 400 times.
Right?
Or a sticker. Here you go. A sticker that says fuck you. And how did they find out the sperm was in there?
I don't know. What I read was a little bit like they saw something about on their phones, like
But
were
then
they
why are their
texting
phones-
about it?
But then how are they getting their phones at school? Like their personal phones?
I think they got these phones, and then on the phones they were talking about like.
Well, why is the school looking at their phones? I mean,
No,
I guess
it wasn't.
good.
The police was.
But how why the
looking at
police
it.
were looking at their phone?
I don't know, because something must have happened where they were suspicious, and then they found out all these terrible things.
Oh.
But I don't get it.
Then how did they get suspicious? Do you
I don't
taste
know.
a sperm in a cupcake?
I wouldn't think so. But the other one that I thought was funny was Kristen Osgood has the picture of the octopus, and it was, if you can't handle me at my worst, then it's your loss, because that's when I'm funniest.
That's
and then I
true.
laughed because I think sometimes when I get really fucking crazy, then I just start laughing because it's so insane.
You do.
And I'm so
You do
insane.
laugh.
Yeah. And then I laugh because it's just so dumb.
Especially when
So-
Nutbar is on her
Oh my
rampages.
I don't even. Oh, someone. Are you an entry level siren? Is that what you put?
I put that. And saw the Odyssey with the real sirens.
I
But
love
the entry
it.
level siren was like, hey, come over here.
She's
Look
looking
at it.
Oh my god, it's so funny. I haven't crashed any boats.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, so thanks everybody for participating. We got another behind mansion walls for you today.
Another Christopher.
His outfit.
Christopher was wearing a hot pink top, hot pink shirt,
lime green tie, lime green pants.
green and blue striped tie.
Yes, lime green pants. But then his shoes and socks were red.
I don't know. I didn't see the shoes.
Yeah. Well, they
I don't
panned
like
down his
that.
outfit. I didn't like that either. But I mean, what can you do?
I'll put up with the hot pink shirt and the lime green and blue striped tie.
but mixing
barely.
it with a red.
You can't
doesn't-
put red in there.
Mm-mm.
Christopher, you don't know shit. But I love the beginning of this one because it showed the London Bridge, it showed the Thames, it showed Big Ben, it showed Parliament, and we walked right by all those
I
things.
know, it was in our
exactly
area.
right where we were. They showed
Uh-huh.
Scotland Yard signs that spin
So
We
many
were
times.
right there.
Yeah.
We were like 1 foot away from the real thing.
Like-
I loved it. I was just like, I saw that. I've seen that. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there the whole time.
If somebody would have gotten on the 188, we would
Oh,
have been.
I saw the
we
end of a
would've
bus, and I'm
screamed.
like,
I know.
do I stop it and look and see if
God.
it's the 188?
Is it the 188? Oh,
I loved it.
Let's
I
go
love it.
back.
I want to. I go back all the
fun.
time.
Okay.
I don't want that plane ride though. I just want to snap
Yeah.
my fingers.
It's too hard on our hips.
Oh, well, especially when you're sitting in the shitter
Yeah.
seats where you don't have any room to move your
Yeah.
legs. That was rough.
We'll have to really save up a little more for
Yeah.
our next trip so we
No.
can go first class.
and sleep in the pods.
Yeah. Woo!
that would be good.
So we're in London.
So this is taking place in London. So they start with showing a lady called Gracia Morton. She's 40. She has like a 4-year-old daughter. She's married. She's in the lobby of her apartment building. And it's CCTV. And
Luxury
it shows her,
apartment
it's
building.
luxury apartment
Mhm,
building.
they kept saying.
We wouldn't know.
No.
And the CCTV footage just shows her leaving her apartment, walking through the lobby, and leaving like the apartment doors.
Mm-hmm.
And they start by saying this was the last time she was ever seen. She was never seen again after this. So who is Gracia? Well, Gracia lived, first off, when she was married in Kensington, near Kensington Palace. And we walked that whole
We sure
part.
did.
So we probably walked by the house she lived in.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to Kensington. And they said that is where Diana lived, but Wills and Kate are there
And
now.
we saw the swans.
We saw the swans.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people with all their fucking dogs.
Yeah. So many
there.
dogs and birds.
They're dog friendly in London.
Mm-hmm.
Gracia is originally from Argentina.
Yes.
She comes to London. She's trained on the violin, and she wants to do violin type London-y stuff.
Yes.
She meets a man named Michael Morton.
And we are sorry about this, Gracia. I don't know what happened.
He's 20 years older than her. She meets him through her sister. And it said, quote, they fell in love and got married. This guy is
he's 100
ass 100-year-old bitch. There's no way his plumbing is in any shape or form to work correctly for a young gal.
Well, he must have had some pills because they made a baby.
They did make a baby. They have a child. She's 4 at the time of Gracia's disappearance. So there's a scene where Gracia is still playing her violin. They appear to be in their home. Gracia is in a very formal dress playing her violin. Michael, the husband, is in like a tuxedo-ish type outfit, and the daughter is in a big formal dress. What's this happening here? Why are you wearing this formal garb in your own living room to listen to your goddamn mother play violin? I would be like, if I was 4, I'd say, I want my fish sticks. And I want some Scooby-Doo. And I want to sit in front of the TV. I don't want to just dress up in a dress and listen to this shit.
And clap for my mom.
No. And how do you get your 4-year-old to dress in a fancy dress and sit there and listen to the violin all this time? Did you have a cattle prod on her? Like, I don't know how. I mean, Rachel is an easy kid to raise, but hell no. To get a 4-year-old to sit like that and listen to that, they would be like, what's this? Well, what's going on here?
The one in the reenactment was paid. So
and she was like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
She didn't look 4.
We don't know what really happened.
No. So I don't know if this just doesn't seem, there was no explanation for this. Why are you in these outfits?
Right.
And if you want to listen to your mom play, that's fine. But just walk by the room where she's practicing. What's this mess? Where she makes you dress up and sit down, and then you realize, I think the husband's weird.
Yeah,
and controlling.
Yeah,
and super off.
And when you're watching the reenactment too, the husband doesn't. I mean, he's old and he has white hair. But he's not as bad looking as he was in real life. In real life, an old ass Englishman. You can picture it. So at first,
where his eyebrows are the size of every thundercloud. Gray monsters.
It was, At first, I can go for a silver fox. I'm not afraid of it. I don't mind it, but this real
one was not good. Michael's very rich. All right, so he's an investment guy. Poors don't know about investments, so Michael also inherits over $1 million when his mom dies. Must be rough, Michael.
Yeah,
but he does give $500,000 to Gracia in her own bank account for her just to have, and I thought, wow, that's terrific. I like that. But in early 1997, and they hadn't been married very long at all, Gracia files for divorce. She moves into a new apartment. That's the one that we saw at the beginning with the CCTV. She gets a new boyfriend. And I wrote, he looks old as hell, too, at the beginning. But I don't think by the end, when I kind of saw him more clearly, he was more
he
kind
looked
of
to be more her age.
More her age.
Yeah.
Probably 40-ish. But I thought maybe she has a type of old ass balls and erectile dysfunction. She says, sign me up. And maybe, just maybe, she's a genius.
Maybe.
Yeah. She's playing the long game.
Uh-huh.
The long game at the start. She's like, there's never going to be any poking in bed because that thing's never going to work.
Yeah.
There's no tapping on the shoulder. No. At night, she has nothing to worry about.
No.
So it's November 13th, 1997. The boyfriend enters her apartment and he notices the cat is unfed. And if Randy even goes 5 minutes being unfed, it is a shit show. So maybe the cat was just doing what Randy does, which is scream repeatedly until I bow to his needs. He'll see me and run towards the stairs to go downstairs. And if I turn around, he'll run in front of me run again
so
toward the
pissed.
stairs.
Yeah.
And then until I'm like, you want me to follow you downstairs? I get the point, but I'm not doing that shit right now. It doesn't matter. He'll just run, get right in front of me, turn and run. So I look at him, run, stand at the stairs and scream until like you can't take it anymore.
He knows
and he
what
knows.
he's doing.
Yeah, he knows. Like I can only handle like 5 minutes of this nonsense. All of her clothing was still there, and her mascara.
Yep.
As you would say. Although I haven't touched mascara in a long time.
Well, this
She seemed
lady
fancier.
seemed fancy.
When she wears a fancy garb to practice violin.
Yeah, just in her living room. So I'm sure she had mascara on. Everything was there.
But also her car keys, her phone keys, her house keys, her mobile phone, her purse. Like the stuff you would take with you if you left your home.
Right.
Like your keys to get back in. You know, if you live in an apartment building, you have to open the door and then open your door.
Yeah.
Her abandoned car was also found after she'd been missing for 2 days. So apparently she takes her daughter to school and then she's just never seen again. What's weird, though, is her abandoned car was found outside of Michael Morton, her ex-husband's home.
Outside her old house.
Her old house, just sitting there, abandoned. I mean, come on. Have a little effort.
Try
To disguise your crime.
Yeah.
Although he did pretty well, I would say. I'm kind of shocked at the ending of this one for a few reasons, but so the police are like, "Sir, this is your ex-wife's car. She's been missing for 2 days. It's out in front of your home. What's the deal, governor?"
Hello, governor.
And he says, "Yeah, she was here. And we fought like hell. And I guess I'm the last one to see her alive. What are you going to do about it? I don't know. I don't give two fucks."
Come on in.
Sir.
Look around.
Yeah. That's extremely suspicious. So they're like, "What did you fight about?" He said, "Oh, we had a row about the daughter's school. But nothing happened. She left." And then, but weirdly, before she left, one, she didn't drive her car away. And two, she said, "I got stuff I have to do. Can you watch my car keys?" And she gave them to me to hold. Come on, sir.
None of that makes less sense than feeding children sperm cupcakes.
Yes. Yes. What do you mean? She just had a big fight with you. She divorces you. She thinks you suck ass. But she's going to go run errands, not in her car. And she's going to make you watch her car keys? I don't get it.
Again.
And then you don't move her car out of the way in front of your house? You have the car keys. Park it in your garage.
And didn't you think like, oh, I wonder where she is? I still have her car keys after 2 days.
Yeah, you didn't call her missing or anything. Like,
it's
what?
Yeah. The police were like, oh, okay.
Yeah, they're like, that's weird. So they do search his home, and they do find that he has a psychotic shrine dedicated to her with lit candles, flowers, and her pictures, a shrine in the corner. And they're like, "Sir, this looks like it would be like an ode to a dead loved one. Your wife has just been missing for 2 days, not declared dead. Why do you have a candle-lit, flower-adorned shrine to this woman in the corner
who you had a terrible row with?"
Yeah, and you. What's this for? And he's just like, "Well,
I love her.
I feel like she might be dead." Like, "Sir." So they decide to look closely at Michael Morton and decide what the hell is going on. He has called to other people Gracia a surgically enhanced trophy at one point. That's what Jamie says to me too.
He says, "You're surgically enhanced trophy wife."
Yeah. He says, "Just I'm so filled with beauty. I'm a trophy wife." He thinks that all the time.
Yeah.
That he's just so blessed.
Yeah, you are.
To have me as his wife.
Yeah.
He feels like the luckiest person on earth.
He is.
He certainly is.
I mean, Phil thinks he is the trophy.
Yeah.
husband.
Phil knows he is the trophy husband.
And so
yeah.
I'm just fucking chopped liver.
At least that would have some maybe protein, nutritional value.
Yeah, exactly.
Just,
that's why he sticks around.
Yeah. He also told Gracia, if you ever show premenstrual moodiness, he would consider himself unmarried. What?
Okay.
Yeah, you come up to me when I'm showing what you perceive as premenstrual moodiness and pretend to be unmarried, sir.
Yeah.
And see what you get.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, you old bitch? And why don't you have one of your organs contract and shed its lining so you can bleed out of your piss hole? What is wrong with you? And then see how you behave and act. And then stick a tampon up your piss hole and have it just be full of stinking blood. And
but then
still
continue,
have to work and do all your tasks and take care of your home and take care of your children and try not to be, while your hormones are racing, your body is cramping itself into oblivion, and you're bleeding out your huang.
Oh, huang. Yeah, I know.
And he's also, shockingly, he's being called now very controlling.
Oh.
So, of course,
I didn't catch that at all when he said.
When he makes her do concerts for the family and they dress up all in the living room. So he became furious when she said that she wanted a little bit more independence. And then when she said she wanted to leave him because he sucks ass. So he told a friend, women just can't do that to me. Meaning he can't be dumped, but he can dump women.
Dump. Yeah.
I'm like, again, sir, you're no prize, but the wealthy are weird. I'm realizing the wealthy are very weird. They're disconnected from actual, like, regular life.
I mean, I'm sorry. I could not marry rich if the guy looked like that. I can't. I know some people are just like, do it for the money, whatever. I could not look at that. I could never kiss that man.
Can you imagine a whole giant bush of wiry gray pubes?
No. His eyebrows would poke my eyes out if he got that
His
close.
eyebrows would get entangled with your giant bush. And then you'd be trapped and stuck together.
Oh my God. It's so, I can't.
No, it's disgusting. But they think that they become almost like Roman or something, where they just want to be in like just baser human instincts of people from thousands of years ago, where they no longer have societal norms.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still would totally marry the ugliest man alive. If you had two nickels to rub together. In 2 seconds I would. I'd be like, done and done. Sign me up and I'm in.
No.
So this bitch, Michael Morton, also, they reenacted this scene too. That was very odd because the actor Michael was angrily talking to a piece of paper and pointing at it, talking to it, and then faxed the shit out of it.
He faxed so hard.
He faxed the shit out of a letter to his family home. This must have been right after the separation in Birmingham. Gracia went to the family home in Birmingham, and he faxed her a letter where he pretty much told her, one, for you to leave me is immoral, illogical, and dishonorable.
Yep.
Suck it, eat it, fuck off. And then he said, we entered into a contract that is indissoluble. It's easily dissolvable. You just go to the court and you sign your name on a form. He says, do whatever. He said he's going to do whatever he will that will minimize any distress he's going to feel over this separation, which could be seen as a threat.
Yes.
And then he signs it as if she's confused. He signs it from Michael Morton.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
My very first anniversary card was signed first and last name.
Yes.
Of my husband.
Yes. Not the one you currently have. On
no.
The other ones. He signed first and last name as if again.
Like,
you're confused as to who would be giving you this card.
it was like a Hallmark card.
I've
First and
never.
last name.
That would be like signing to Jamie.
Yeah.
Just Sarah Nelson.
Like, hey, can you pick up these items at the grocery store? Thanks, love, Megan McDermott.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So what? And then don't put your name on a threatening letter to your wife either. You can say, I don't know. I guess it's faxed from your own home too. You dumb bitch.
Also,
just get a grip, Michael. Get a grip. So he's doing all this stuff.
He's doing all this faxing.
He actually says at the end of the fax that he faxed the shit out of that this is not a threat. It's just common sense. If you have to say this is not a threat, it's a threat. I feel like they do that shit in movies all the time. Are you threatening me? You'll know when I'm threatening you. Well,
right.
I feel like
you are
threatening me. So she gets a new apartment and she refused to tell Michael her new address. She never told him it.
Right.
At all.
And so the police are finding this out too, and they're like, well, this guy must be
typical where they're like, we know he did something.
Yeah.
We just have to get all the evidence for it. In fact, in her apartment, when they look through for any clues where she could go, her passport's still there. So they were hearing rumblings that maybe she went back to Argentina. But one, she doesn't have her passport. Two, she doesn't have her daughter.
Right.
And people, like, you just know.
Again.
Moms, yes, obviously it's happened before where moms have taken off. But that seems extremely, extremely rare. We know when these moms done run off, they've been murdered.
Right.
So police.
And in the meantime, her current boyfriend is still at
the apartment. And has no idea where she is.
He doesn't know where she is either.
No.
So it's not like she ran away with.
Yeah. And he had no knowledge of her wanting to go anywhere or anything. So this is all like she was just doing her normal routine and she's gone. Police, when they're searching Michael's home, they also find his computer where he has written an article called "Don't Kill Me, Daddy." The article, strangely, he said he just wrote for his own amusement. It's a story, again, just written for himself about a man that kills his wife and child due to rage and jealousy. And so the police are like, is this a veiled confession? I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's supposed to make you feel bad for him, for the murderer.
Yes.
But then,
so the murderer is a victim.
Yes. Like this woman and the kid were apparently so awful that this was his only way out. And they were like,
you're like,
this
sir.
isn't right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 years go by. No progress on the case. No sign or word or anything from Gracia. So we get to 2003.
And they also don't say who has the bait.
I don't know where the girl is. Is she being raised by her 900-year-old dad?
I don't know.
Like she has to be because the parent, he's still alive and he wasn't.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't.
Right.
Arrested. So I think she was raised by him actually.
Yeah.
So 2003, Scotland Yard reopens the case because I think her friends and family were like, let's go. We know what happened here.
Yeah.
Let's get some justice for her. They decide to go speak to neighbors that live around Michael's home. One neighbor says the day she disappeared, Michael Morton was acting like a zombie walking around outside. Was he just going, brains? I don't know what that means, but it probably means he was walking around dazed and confused and is outside.
Yeah.
I feel like he's 100. Don't they all do that? But this made it worse.
This part was even weirder.
Someone saw him carrying a large piece of vegetation and staggering under the weight of it. So he's walking around going, brains, carrying a large ass bushel of vegetation.
I don't get it again.
Like, was this a tree? Is this a weeds? Is this a bush? Is these vines wrapped around something? Are these leaves? He's carrying a big ass pile of shit from the yard. Vegetation. And he's carrying it over his shoulder. And it is very clearly in the reenactment, human-sized bag surrounded by vines or something. Yeah.
Like
it's like you have a dead body that's been rotting in the woods on your shoulder, sir, that you're carrying into your home. And the police are even like, that was clearly a body wrapped up in shit that he had slung over his shoulder. And then he's seen cleaning the shit out of his trunk. So all these neighbors saw this and didn't say word one for 6 years. Right. You see him carry a dead body covered in leaves out of his home and put it in the trunk and clean the shit out of the trunk when he comes back without said dead body? And you didn't think to say anything?
No one said anything.
Come on.
They were probably afraid he'd make him come in and listen to a violin concerto.
So, of course, this is circumstantial. The royal courts, and we walked by it. Remember, we walked by it on the thing. The royal courts who saw it have the evidence is like the CCTV footage of her leaving her flat. And so then they think, well, I wonder if there's other things on there. Maybe we should look more at that CCTV footage. And they do finally. And there they have, right after she goes disappearing, Michael Morton walking into her apartment building lobby and going right to her door and going in her door. So one, like, he was never told where she lived, so obviously he stalked her and followed her and found out. He had her keys to let himself right in. She wouldn't have given him her keys. And second, like, she wouldn't have ever allowed him to just walk in the door or to be expected or to have his own key. So that's all suspicious, and he never mentioned any of that or denied all of that before. So the police are like, oh my God, there he is right on video, like coming in, like he obviously thinks she's dead. And he's going to go, like, probably go to her apartment and see what he can
smell her
take.
underwear.
I don't know what he's going to do. Take a big double-decker dump in her top of her toilet. I don't know. What's he going to, he probably was going to roll around with his old balls in her underwear on her bed. Get him all tangled up.
Yeah, pluck his eyebrows all over.
All over her pillow.
Ew.
Oh, but Morton goes into the apartment in the reenactment and the boyfriend's there. So when he walks in, the boyfriend is like, Gracia, is that you? And then he sees Michael and he's like, what are you doing here? Why are you in here? And
How did you get in here?
Yeah, and Michael just backs up going, habada, 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 habada.
Sorry.
And then leaves.
So he came in several times. Like he was sneaking in, and then the one time he got busted because the boyfriend was
multiple
home.
times.
Yeah.
So he was rubbing his balls on all sorts of things. Police go to Michael and say, we have you on tape, like going into her house. Why were you doing this? And he like refuses to explain himself at all. So they're like, well, whatever, bitch. So in October 2003, they charge Morton with murder. They feel like she came to his home. He probably called her there to have a discussion about maybe changing schools or this and that private school or something on the pretense of that. And she came in and he probably beat her to death in the home and then wrapped her in whatever the plants he could find, which is weird. And put her in his trunk.
Yeah.
Like, odd. And then the neighbors you literally watch your neighbor carry out a dead body. Everyone's seen a Dateline.
The thing, I don't know how they were able to bring. I mean, I think he did it, but I don't.
That's what I said too. I was surprised.
I can't believe that they thought
they
that
must
that
have
was
had
enough.
More than they said,
because they had no pictures of him
they had no body.
doing it. They have no body. They just have these randoms that say, "I saw him carrying a vegetation."
Yeah. Well, the first trial is at the Old Bailey, which I think we walked by too.
Yeah,
in 2004, he doesn't testify. They just present these evidence. The jury is actually deadlocked, so they try him again in 2005. This time they have more witnesses, and he's actually on tape admitting that he used to beat Gracia. Witnesses say like he was violent towards her all the time, like her
And
friends.
while she was pregnant.
And like witnesses, I guess, said, yeah, he hit her, heard about how he said he hit her often when she was pregnant. So these things were added as well as the other things. So the jury said he's not guilty of murder, but he is guilty of manslaughter. I don't understand that at all. I mean, like, I don't get how you can be not guilty of murder, but manslaughter is, I mean, they actually had to come up with those two.
They think that it wasn't premeditated, right?
Yeah, I guess they just call it different things.
Yeah.
Because we would have said, like, yeah, I guess we have a manslaughter too.
Yeah. But we have
that's
like
a
different
murder.
degrees.
But that's
we have
still
first
murder,
degree,
isn't
second
it?
degree, third degree.
But I guess it's not this title.
Well, manslaughter, I thought was just like if you
But you still
hit
kill
someone,
somebody.
Yeah, you hit someone with your car on accident.
Yeah.
It's manslaughter. But
Instead of murder.
if you
Purposely take someone's life? Okay.
like think through, like, I'm going to call her over and then I'm going to kill her, that would be murder.
We would have called it like first degree murder.
Yeah.
And they just say murder in general. Because it's still, I feel like murder. You just was accidental murder, which I guess is manslaughter.
Yeah.
But it
not
still is
really
murder.
accidental. He was trying to kill her.
Well, he
right?
was. Yeah, that's what I think. Manslaughter sometimes can be. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, weirdly. But it's lucky he got. I mean, I totally think he did it, and it's lucky he got any time at all.
Right, because I just think they have nothing.
They
on
didn't,
him.
and I don't know if they just didn't present all they had. Maybe they had more, but he gets 7 years in prison. But I think he doesn't do even that. He does,
and he
like
got out, and
he got out right away.
Never told anyone
No,
where
he just went on
she
with
was.
his life. Like,
Yep.
blah, 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 blah.
He's still like, nope, I don't know.
Yeah, he's not talking about it. He's never told the family.
They never said anything about where the kid went.
No,
Like while he was in prison.
she must have hopefully went with a grandma.
Yeah,
or
then I don't know
grandpa.
what
I
happened
don't
to
know.
her after that.
I don't know.
But he's totally out.
He's a total asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, he barely did any time.
I mean, I sort of agree. I don't think I would have convicted him, even though I think he did it. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think they had any evidence.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This was a quick episode, so I thought they must have had more they didn't say, or people just hated his guts, and the jury just hated him anyway. They just didn't like him.
They were like,
So they thought, we want him to be
away.
guilty of something,
Yeah.
and this is the least.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Put those eyebrows in prison.
Yes. That whole asshole. So that's that one.
Yeah. We have a book club. It is going to be Tuesday. That's
the 28th.
Today or tomorrow. I don't know when you're listening to this. It doesn't really make sense. The 28th, we're having it online on Zoom at 7:30 Central Standard Time. We're talking Edgar Allan Poe.
We are going back in time.
We're going back in time. And so
where people were weird.
Get ready. And I will put the link up. So look for it in our podcast group. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks, Jennifer. Bye.